There's a pain that men rarely talk about. A pain that cuts deeper than most will ever admit. It's the pain of feeling unwanted in your own relationship. This happens when you're next to the woman you love and you want to get intimate with her and physically connect with her, but you don't even try anymore because you got rejected so many times in the past. So you just stay silent, feeling empty, frustrated, and alone. When I talk to my clients about this, they always say the same thing. It's not just about the sex. It's about feeling undesired, disconnected, and like you're not a real man anymore because you can't seduce her and she doesn't even want to be seduced by you anymore. Unfortunately, most men are still afraid to talk about this because society brands them as sex-crazed fiends when all they want is to fulfill their natural needs and feel a true connection to the partner that they give so much to already. Then this brings a bunch of other problems into the relationship because you start to argue about it, you get frustrated, and eventually you drift apart. So in this video, I'm going to show you why exactly a relationship with an unsatisfying sex life hurts men so much and what you can do to fix it. And trust me, you can fix it. So let's get into it. Let's be real here. When you want to get intimate with your partner, but she rejects you, the biggest problem isn't that you're horny. It's that you made yourself vulnerable, you opened up, you communicated your intentions, you communicated that, hey babe, I find you attractive, I want to feel you have you right now. But now you feel disconnected and rejected. And what most people don't get is that we men want and need this connection just as much as any other human being. We want to feel desired, connected, and like we are the man for her. So why don't we just get these feelings in another way, like talking or being with her or cooking together? Why is sex such a game changer for us guys? Because for most men, sex often is the only way they feel truly connected and wanted in their relationship. That's because it can be really hard for us to open up and share our feelings and connect this way because all of our lives, we've been taught to stuff all of that down and not open up about it. And that's why men often connect through physical touch. It's how we express love, passion, and intimacy. It makes us feel connected, wanted, and masculine. But when that's gone, the disconnect isn't just physical. It's also mental and emotional. And that's what makes it so fucking painful. And on top of that, there's another thing that makes it even worse that I haven't even talked about yet. That thing is sexual shame. A lot of men experience sexual shame and shame around their sexual needs and desires and kinks and wishes because of the way they grew up. When I was a kid, my mom called sex pig stuff, which is an incredibly ugly name for such a beautiful thing that brings two people so much closer together. So I always thought sex was dirty, and wanting it made me feel dirty as well. I was ashamed of my needs. And through my work, I've realized that a lot of other men feel the same way because most of the mainstream media and mainstream narratives tell us that all men are just sex-crazed pigs who have nothing on their mind but busting a nut, which is fucking ridiculous. But when society constantly tells you that what you want is dirty or a problem or too much or not appropriate, you start to become ashamed of it. And you suppress your own desires and you start to feel shitty about them, which messes with your self-worth and confidence a lot. So it's really no wonder that so many men carry shame around sex and sexual topics and their sexual needs for their entire lives and never get to experience a beautiful, free expression of their sexual drive and living it out with their partner like they always wanted to. And because there is such a big stigma around men and sex already, every time your partner rejects you, it feels like a punch to the gut because it brings up all these uncomfortable feelings of rejection and shame. So naturally, you stop asking, you stop trying, because it feels really hopeless when you get rejected all the time and your partner doesn't even understand why it's such a big deal for you. But is it really hopeless? Is there really no way out? Are you really doomed to never have the amazing sex life that you want, to live out your desires and wishes with the partner you love? Is that really the end of the line? It's not. There is a way out, but it's a little bit paradoxical. So here's the truth that nobody has told you so far. Having more sex in your relationship is not about getting more sex. I've been in relationships where the sex was mediocre, where I got rejected for my advances, where it didn't feel like I was satisfied and fulfilled. And I've also been in connections and relationships where we had a ton of hot, steamy, passionate bedroom action, where we really just, both were going at it, we wanted it, we felt fulfilled, satisfied, and amazing. And what I've learned is that having a hot, satisfying sex life where you get to live out your wishes and desires and kinks is merely a byproduct, and it will happen naturally when you have three things. First, you fulfill the role of a grounded, powerful, and masculine leader in your relationship. When you do that, she can be in her feminine and surrender to you. Second, be confident and at peace with your own sexuality and your sexual desires. Because when you are, it creates a space for you and her where you both can be 100% open, 100% connected and authentic, and really express yourself the way you want to, be yourselves and experiment and do what you've always wanted to do in the bedroom or in the living room or on the kitchen table, on the washing machine. There's really no limit to your imagination. And third, understanding female sexuality, which in many aspects works differently than male sexuality. So the paradox is that when you stop chasing it and focus on becoming confident, grounded, and being in a healthy masculine energy, the intimacy will happen naturally. And why is that? Because women respond to masculine energy, not aggression, control, or overcompensating something, not trying to act like you're the big, strong guy, but real, grounded, confident leadership. When you show up like that, it gives her space to let go, relax, surrender, and be ravished by you. So, how do you fix a sexually unsatisfying relationship? Well, it all starts with you. And look, I get it's frustrating and easy to say that it's impossible because she's rejecting you and you've tried so many times and you've done this and you've done that, yada, yada, yada. The truth is, masculine energy carries the gift of initiation. So if you want it, you will have to make the first step. And the first step isn't to make a sneaky move on her late at night when you're lying in the bedroom almost asleep. It's to become a confident, grounded, masculine leader every day. It's to let go of your sexual shame and all the limiting beliefs that you have around the topics, around your needs, around your wants, desires, and wishes. It's to take the time to really understand her needs and her sexuality and what she needs to feel safe and turned on, and then connect with her accordingly. When you do that, she will surrender to you. And the intimacy, the connection, and the steamy, passionate sex you've been missing, it will return. If you want to learn more about these topics, I highly recommend you check out the other videos on my channel where I talk about a lot of really good stuff related to that, which would simply be too long and too much for this single video. In any case, guys, I wish you all the best. Know that you are seen, know that you are heard, know that you are loved, and that you deserve all these things, and I care for you deeply. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Oh, since you're still here, I highly recommend you join the Heart and Hustle Tribe, where I built the best online community for ambitious men on this planet. The link is in the description. Go and check it out right now. We are over 30 really cool guys in there already. We're supporting each other and we're all creating better businesses, better lives, better relationships for ourselves. We've got weekly Q&As, live calls and coachings, and everything we do in there goes at least one level deeper than what you've seen before. So even if you've tried a lot of things already, but you're still not where you want to be in your business, your relationship, your confidence levels, your life in general, come join us. Link is in the description. It's going to be free for another month. So grab this opportunity right now.